Good day everyone. For today's video, I am going to discuss all about inverse function. We have the property of inverse function. First, a function must be one-to-one in order to have an inverse function. The second one is the graph of an inverse function is the reflection of the original function about the line y is equal to x. The third one is if the quantity of x and y, or the x and y, is a point on the graph of the original function, then y and x is a point on the graph of the inverse function. The domain and the range of a function and its inverse are interchanged. Inverse function. An inverse function or anti-function is defined as a function which can reverse into another function. In simply word, if any function denoted small letter f takes x to y, then the inverse of f will take y to x. If the function is denoted by the small letter f or the big letter f, then the inverse is denoted by f to the power of 1 or the inverse of f, or the big letter f to the power of -1 or the inverse of f again. One should not confuse about the -1 with exponent of the reciprocal here. How to find the inverse of a function? Generally, the method of calculating an inverse is swapping of coordinates x and y. This newly created inverse is relation but not necessarily a function. The original function has to be one-to-one function to assure that its inverse will also be a function. A function is said to be one-to-one function only if every second element correspond to the first value. The value of x and y are used only once. Let us have an example. Find the inverse of, we have, the first is y is equal to 2x plus 3. The solution. First, we are going to interchange again the x and y. So, the given is y is equal to 2x plus 3. So, the y now, or the variable y, become x is equal to 2, the x becomes 2y. 2y plus, copy the 3, plus 3. So, let us find y. We uses multiplicative inverse. So, the positive 3, we will going to put this to the left side, which is in the x. So, it becomes x minus, okay, let us specify here. So, the positive 3, we will going to put this in the left side. Maunang naing-ani siya, x minus 3. Then, the remaining to the right side is the 2y. And in order to get the y, we have to divide both sides by 2. So we have to cancel out the 2 here. And the remaining is y is equal to x minus 3 over 2. So our answer now is this. F, or the inverse of x, is equal to x minus 3 over 2. Let us have another example. Okay, if we have to in order, as what I have said earlier, in order to have the inverse function, it must be a one-to-one function. And unsaon man nato pagkabalo nga one-to-one na siya? So we can use the vertical or the horizontal line test. It depends on the graph. So this picture shows the y is equal to 2x plus 3, or the graph of the y is equal to 2x plus 3. So, okay, let us use the GeoGebra. So, this is the graph of the 2x, y is equal to 2x plus 3. So, let us have the vertical line test. So, it is a one-to-one function because it touches the line once. Another example, what if we have y is equal to the square root of the quantity of 2x plus 1? Again, we are going to interchange the x and y here. Okay. Here. So it becomes x is equal to the square root of the quantity 2y plus 1. And in order to cancel out the square root, we have to, in this part, multiply by 2 in each side. So it becomes the quantity of x squared is equal to the quantity of square root of 2y plus 1. So mo na ni siya, x squared is equal to 2y plus 1. And again, let us find y. And in order to get the y, para mabilin si y, we have, because there is the number 2, the given 2, we will going to divide both side by 2. So, para mabilin si y. So, nanata dere. Y is equal to x squared minus 1 over 2. Kaya na-cancelled out naman si 2 sa y na part. Diri diri. So, the answer now is this. The inverse of x is equal to x squared minus 1 over 2. That is the answer. And again, let us see this by graphing GeoGebra. If it is a inverse function. Again, we can use the vertical line test. So this is the graph of y is equal to the square root of 2x plus 1. So the vertical line test, so it is an inverse function because it is a one-to-one function. It touches once only. So that's it. I hope, guys, that you understand all about the inverse function. Thank you, and once again, good day everyone.